Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn, and today I'm going to bring you another wellness point and tip regarding hormones. There are 3 important hormones that it can affect our other hormones. Sometimes we don't really think about this, but as we get older and we have very stressed out lives, we have to realize that cortisol is one of the most important hormones that can affect our other hormones, as well as insulin, because as we get older, if our diet is not optimal, we can begin what is called insulin resistance. And some of us are more genetically predisposed than others. And the last one is oxytocin. They call oxytocin the feel-good hormone. But these 3 hormones are also direct influencers on estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and DHEA. So how can food help with regulating? Well, number 1, by eating a whole food diet with making sure that you have balanced protein, carbs, fats, and fiber, it can affect our insulin. And when we develop insulin resistance, it is a real problem because our bodies are not able to put the glucose from our blood into our cell. There are also a lot of thought processes on ketogenic diets and all protein, very low carb. I think what we have to do is we have to find what is unique to our own body chemistry. And eating whole foods is so important. Whole foods meaning something that you can pick, you can hunt, you can peel. It has to be a real food, something that God created, not something that was created in a lab or created in a box from one of our conglomerate food companies. So be sure that you are paying attention to your whole food nutrition. And what happens is if you're eating too many processed foods, you're going to start to have a lot of cravings for increased processed food because they tend to be high in sugar. So just make sure that you're really cautious when it comes to your diet. And I cannot emphasize this enough. Let medicine be your let food be your medicine, and medicine is your food. So this was true many, many years ago, and it is still true today. So when we talk about food, that is why I became a faster way to fat loss coach, because I have so many patients with chronic inflammation. And as I entered my 50s, I'm now 55, and I started entering the hormonal changes at age 50 in a very stressed out way because my adrenal glands were not in good shape. So if your adrenal glands are not in good shape, meaning your cortisol is all out of balance, which in turn can affect your insulin levels as well as your oxytocin, because you are feeling terrible if you're stressed out all the time. So in turn, this is going to affect your other hormones as well. So when I began to balance my nutrition and make sure that I had enough protein, paying attention to my fiber, only eating complex whole food carbs, and figuring out what my food sensitivities were. And believe it or not, food sensitivities can be things that are healthy. For me, flax was a problem, and I didn't know it until I actually had the food sensitivity testing done. So that is something that I would probably recommend, maybe going to a functional medicine practitioner if you are not getting the results that you are expecting just from changing your diet. I hope this tip is helpful, and I hope you have a great day.